Beginning Saturday, November 28, 2020, all travelers to Grenada will be required to obtain a PCR test from a certified laboratory within 72 hours of travel. They will only be allowed in if the test returns a negative result. The 72-hour testing requirement replaces the current stipulation of securing the PCR test within 7 days of travel. The change in testing period follows a collective decision taken at a recent OECS meeting. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Francis Martin, believes that people getting tested within 72 hours of travel will help to lessen potentially positive diagnoses after travelers enter the island.
In the past, when we accepted 7 days, it means that you had 7 days before traveling within which you could be exposed and you could get the virus. By reducing it to 3 days, basically is a matter of reducing our risk. We're saying if you get a test within 3 days, it further limits the risk of you getting infected before you actually come on board. So it represents a time between test and travel. And that's all being done because of the increased need to protect ourselves and protect our citizens as we open our borders. So from an epidemiological standpoint and from a technical standpoint, yes, it can decrease the amount that you see coming in.
Dr. Martin sought to clarify the difference between the total number of persons diagnosed with the coronavirus as against active cases.
There is a major difference or basic difference between total number of cases or accumulated number of cases and active cases. The total number of cases refers to all the cases that the countries have seen, and that relates to recovered cases as well as cases that are currently ongoing. Active cases refers to the number of cases that are still on that do not have a negative PCR to exit, meaning that they have not yet been cleared of the virus. They have not all had a negative PCR. So once they still are positive, and they do not have a negative PCR, they will be considered active cases.
The 11 active cases were diagnosed among people who arrived in Grenada from the United States and Canada. For GBN News, I am Rena Pierre reporting.